Sup YouTube family, it's your boy King A. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a super highly profitable scalping strategy. That's what I'm going to be showing you guys in today's video. So if this is your first time on my channel and if you find value in this video, all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Now without further ado, let's jump on the charts and let's get this video started. We're going to be taking a look at this strategy using the 15-minute time frame, and we're going to be looking at one of my favorite pair, which is Euro JPY. But before I get into today's video, so if you guys want access to my signals on Discord, the link is going to be down below in the description. All you have to do is to click the link down below and you guys will get access to my signals on Discord. Now let's get this video started. Now to use this strategy, we're only going to be using one indicator, and before we add the indicator onto our charts, we need to identify our highs and our lows to make sure this strategy works perfectly for us. And I'm going to be showing you guys all this step by step. Now the first thing we need to do here is to go here to indicators, and we're going to search for TEMA. We search for TEMA, T-E-M-A, and this is the triple EMA. This is the triple EMA, and we have it right here. And what you have to do is to just click on it, and once you're done, you exit, and then you go here to settings. Once you get to settings, I want you to focus on changing the inputs. You change that to 200, and for the style you can use whatever color you want, and we're going to make it bold so we can see it clearly. And once you're done, you just click on OK. Now we're not going to add it onto our chart yet because, like I told you guys earlier, we need to figure out our highs and our lows. I'm going to be showing you guys two examples, a buy example and a sell example. Now if we take a look at this sell example here, now what we need to figure out is we need to figure out our highs and our lows. Then we can add the indicator onto our chart. Now we can see that we clearly have a high right over here. So this was our previous high. This was our previous high. Now once we identify our previous high, all we have to do now is to look to the left hand side to figure out where our previous low was for us to get into this sell position. And if we look here to the left hand side, we can clearly see that previously we had a previous low right over here. So we can see that we had a previous low right there. So we just got to drag this all the way here. So now that we've identified our previous highs and our previous low, now we can go ahead and add the indicator onto our chart. Now what we're simply waiting for now is when price is below the 200 triple EMA, we're going to be looking to take sell position. And in this case, we have that first confirmation. Our second confirmation is to wait for price to close below our low or below our support zone, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm going to put this in replay mode and show you guys where our entry would have been for this sell position. Now let's put this in replay mode, and I'm going to show you guys where your entry would have been real quick for this sell position. So let's take a look here. We can see here we had a rejection right over here. Now we would have had our entry right over here. Our entry would have been right here at this bearish candle right over here. We'll have our entry right here. And to use this strategy, I recommend setting your stop loss to be 25 to 30 pips. So between 25 to 30 pips, but make sure it's not more than 30 pips. So we're just going to have our stop loss here for 30 pips, and so we'll have our entry right in here, and we'll have our stop loss here for 30 pips. And for our take profit target, all we have to do is we can target the previous high here, looking at this to the left hand side, just in case if we want to have two take profit, and we can target the previous low right over here, looking at this to the left hand side. So we will have those two take profit right there. And I want you guys to remember, now this we at the end of the year, trading at the end of the year is different from trading at the beginning of the year. So whatever the market gives you, that's definitely what you need to take. So if you've not been using the trail stop loss strategy, you need to start using it right now, because it's really going to help you to keep to stay consistent and make sure you become profitable. So we have our first take profit here for 29 pips, as you guys can see, and we have our second take profit here for 54 pips right there. And as you guys can see, we have our take profit smashed, and we have our risk reward ratio as 1:8. So but always remember, once you have your first take profit smashed, just move your stop loss to entry price, and even take partial profit if you can, and just keep trailing your stop loss. Or even just once you get 10, 15, 20 pips, just get out the trade and call it a day, especially at this time. So this is how you use this strategy for a sell position. Now let's look for a buy position real quick. So let's look for a buy position real quick. Let's see here. So we can use this, or we can use this buy position right here. So we're going to use this buy position right here, because this is the most recent buy trade. So I'm going to use this right here. So now what we need to be looking out for is we need to make sure that price is above the 200 triple EMA. Now once we have that, now we're going to identify, let me hide this so you guys can see what I'm doing clearly. So what we need to identify is we need to identify our previous high. So we have to identify our previous high, and we have our previous high right over here. So this was our previous high here, and we have our previous low right over here. We can clearly see that market was consolidating for a while, looking at this zone. So we can clearly see the market was consolidating for a while. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the indicator onto our chart. Now we have our highs and our lows. Now what we're simply waiting for is we need price to close above our previous high, or our resistance zone. Now I'm going to put this in replay mode as well, and I'm going to show you where our entry would have been for this trade. So let's see where our entry would have been. So right here we had the break right over here at this bullish candle. So now we're just waiting to see a bullish candle go above this zone right over here, then we can get in our trade. So now we can have our entry right over here. We can have our entry right here at this bullish candle, and remember we have our stop loss. We're setting our stop loss to 30 pips, and for our take profit, all we have to do is to look here to the left hand side, and we can target this previous high right here, and we're going to see if we got lucky. And no, not getting lucky. We're just going to see, excuse me guys, we're just going to see if price actually got to this zone, if this was a win trade. So let's take a look and see. You move this. So our take profit target here is going to be for 28 pips. stop loss 30 pips right there, or you can do 25 pips like I told you guys earlier. Just make sure your stop loss is between 25 to 30 pips. And let's see here, so we're targeting 28 pips for our take profit target. So let's take a look and see here. So as you guys can see, we got our take profit smashed right there for 28 pips right over here. And if you were in this trade, you already know to stay in this trade because price created another low right over here looking at this trade. So guys, this is exactly how you use this strategy to take a buy position and a sell position. So I hope you guys find value in this video, in this strategy. So if you find value in this video, all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace and love.